Hi everyone, Luch Shaheen here, and welcome to Luchster Energy Supercross tonight for the HRL MegaMix Series round number. I'm checking, I'm checking, I'm checking. Week number 7, 2 races lined up tonight for Luchster Energy Supercross. We're gonna go through the track first. Track map coming up hot. There's the gate. Rip off straight down into a left-hander here. Do not go into those whoops backwards. That would be a bad idea. Going to rip through this first rhythm lane on the track, which is Centennial Park, which is located in Nashville, which is also known for the Country Music Hall of Fame. I think I made that up. But we're ripping through the sand section. 15 laps on this track, by the way. And here we go. And this goes right into the finish line. A tricky rhythm afterwards. Got to be careful on this one. Watch your speed. Otherwise, you'll go a little too hard and probably end up in the stadium, which is not what you want to do. Ripping it around, bringing it around town. Pretty clean. Straight sections here. Not too much on the track. Little roller into the whoops. And then there you go. It's going to bring us back around. And that's where we start. So there you go. There's the lap. Quick track map on Centennial Park. Yeah, again, 15 laps. Let's take a look at the lineup here. See who we've got for you guys tonight. It's going to be Armada, and then I'm going to... Oh, wait, no. I know it. It's Turkey. It's Armada, Turkey, Slaunch, Cooper Webb, Hunter, Soul. And then we've got Camby, Opix, Roman, Luke, Detail, and Real Deal lined up at the gate. The gate's going to drop whenever the fuck it feels like dropping. And that's when we're going to go green. So, again, one more time, just 15 laps straight up on both tracks tonight. We'll go to a different track after this. Both tracks made by Detail. Both tracks very hot. Just waiting on the gate. We're waiting. We're waiting. And there we go. Gates dropped and we're green for the first main event. Luchster Energy Supercross 2024. And who's going to get the whole shot? It is Yertle Tomac in the lead. Runs it clean. Bit of a battle going on for second. I think that's Camby and Real Deal going for it early on. Luch Sexton going to try to hit the outside. Real Deal. Oh, cheesing the inside. Loses that position for now. Camby coming out the outside. A lot of 2-wide action. Almost a 3-wide action there for a moment. And not gonna quite complete the lap. I mean, well, does it actually count? Oh, wait, it actually does count. Oh. Should it have been 16? Whatever. That's gonna be lap 1 down. That's gonna be lap 1 down as we cross the finish line. We'll take a quick look at our order as well. Looks like there's been some cheese since we last checked in with the field. So it is Yertle Tomac in the lead, Real Deal, then Opix, Luke Sexton, Slaunch. I'll come up with some more as we go. Roman, Camby, Turkey, Soul, Hunter, Cooper Webb, and Armada rounding out the field currently as we're 1 lap down. We actually got multiple people with me in the commentary booth tonight. We're going to toss it over to Lucci Carmichael here. Lucci Carmichael, what do you got to say on this current point of the race? Yeah, Luch Shaheen, I got to say, I was looking for a little bit more out of Luch Sexton here. I thought he could really hit those insides to those inside to insides. He's really good at those inside to insides and really good at sticking those deep, but I haven't really seen that out of him yet tonight. But a driver I like to always talk about is Cooper Webb. I don't know what's going on with him in second to last place right now. Uncharacteristic out of Cooper Webb. He said after his recent win last week that it was like having morning wood, and maybe he's getting hit with a little bit of that right now, even though it's the evening, because something must be up with Cooper Webb. Not used to seeing him run this far back in the field. All right, let's send it back over to Luch Shaheen. So, going back towards the whoops. Still Yertle in the lead so far. And I'm cheesing. Hold on, we're going to POV action. All right, we're locked back in. I think this is about where we cheesed. I'm not sure. I kicked Luch Shaheen and Lucci Carmichael, but Luch Stewart may reappear. We'll see. Yeah, where are we at? So we got... I don't think I could keep the bit up the entire moto. I don't think it's possible. But anyways, We're coming on 3 laps down here. And Centennial is a track with a lot of cheese. I mean, you could definitely make up some time on this one, but as always, you know, with Supercross in any game, any series, those starts are going to be super important. So the good starts for these drivers, it's going to be hard to make up time and make moves. Slaunchy Mike? Slaunchy Mac. Oh, okay. I got scared because my mic's been cheesing. Okay, good comms. That's fine. So what do we see? Looks like Roman and Solange coming into battle here possibly soon. This is 4th place that we're looking at. Oh, we get hit with the invisible cheese on theater too. So yeah, it's Detail, Real Deal, Luke, Slaunch, Roman. That's what we're looking at right now. Roman looking pretty good in the heat. Slaunch with the Xbox One cheese. Not ideal. Not ideal, but racing through it. We have a nice little pack there in the whoops too. Ooh, they cheesed a bit. Camby, looks like Camby going down in the middle of them. It's like Hunter and Coop or Webb Lamau side by side. Coop maybe with the run here too. Hold. Oh! Oh no, we gotta roll that back. We gotta roll that back. Coop with an aggressive move on Hunter. Let's take a look at this. Oh, cheeses himself too. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if there was some retaliation or if that was an accident on Coop's part. But wow, that was one of the most aggressive chows I've seen Coop take. That was pretty interesting. We'll have to see if anything gets cheesed after the race with that one. That was pretty good. Hunter definitely gonna have to reset after that one for sure. I would have lost full after that. Yeah, Gap's pretty settled. Gap's pretty settled for the top 3 now. It looked pretty close behind Luke a lap ago, but now it's separated a bit. Slaunch must have had a rough lap. Roman definitely lost a little bit of time as well, but he was able to get around Slaunch. So those gaps really got extended now. Yeah, the top 3 gaps are massive. Now this might open up 4th place. Roman going down there to... Oh, Slaunch. I think that had to be the lockup cheese there. Something that I experienced recently on this game too. I don't know what causes it or how you can fix it consistently, but I'm pretty sure my controller's fine. But the other day on this game, testing out the tracks, was trying to run some laps, and it just started locking up. And I thought it was like a certain direction. I thought it was left. Oh, was it left turns? I thought it was left turns, but nope. Just didn't matter any direction, just straight lockup. So couldn't tell you what causes it or how to fix it, but apparently that's a thing. And then the next day, or I think I reset my Xbox and then it was fine. But yeah, I don't know what causes it. I don't know how you're supposed to be like ready for it to happen. I don't know if it's a bug or if we both just had the same bad luck, but yeah, apparently that's the thing. So if anybody has any insight on that, I would definitely be open to it because if it happens again, it's pretty brutal when it does happen. And it's just like locked in the whole time too. Like until I reset the Xbox, just completely locked in. So yeah, I don't know what that's all about. I've never had that problem before. I don't know if there was a recent MCC update that caused it, or again, just bad luck. I'm not sure. Very weird though, very weird. Very peculiar. Detail ripping a massive lead right now. And as you can see, that's a good section or two on Real Deal. And it is Luke behind Real Deal, maybe getting a little bit of time there. Real Deal with some cheese perhaps, but still quite a bit of time between them. Still quite a few goose lengths. Not any, battle happening soon. But this 4th, 5th, 6th is pretty good. It's Roman, Slaunch, Opix currently, and they're all pretty close with each other. Some good points in the line. And, obviously, all the weeks are important. And I've said many times throughout the season that it's not always... I don't think it's entirely going to be, like, drivers' strengths that are going to determine their season in the MegaMix series. I actually think it's going to be how they handle the weaknesses that they have on the tracks that they don't prefer. So see if we get any performances like that tonight. Slaunch on Roman might be opening up here. And they're going to go for different lines. Let's see how this works out. Oh, you can see the momentum there. Wow. That was a great shot. See the momentum there. Takes the position. Slaunch takes it for 4th place, trying to regain. Still got a ways to go for 3rd. The gap's already pretty excessive as we're about halfway through. We're going to take a look at the lead gap at the line this time and get an update on the whole field. So this is Detail running the lead. 1st place right there. And that's Real Deal in 2nd. Luke in 3rd still. Roman and Slaunch battle maybe back on. Here we go. Halfway through the moto, Slaunch 4th, holding on to it. Ooh, yeah, hold on to it. That landing can be kind of sus sometimes. Roman, Opix. And yeah, talking about those performances, Opix has had him on the SXMX, and he's carrying it over with a current 6th place. That's pretty good, I would say. For what he's used to on these types of tracks. He's putting in pretty good performances on him this season. Can be 7th, Soul 8th. That'll definitely help him when we get closer to the end of the season. Oh, we're already getting Lapper Cheese, because that's Detail again. So it's Hunter 9th. And that must be Turkey. Turkey 10th. Yeah, it's already a few, yeah. Coop 11th. And Armada 12th. So that's your current run of the field. Detail just ripping through the whoops. That's what the lead's looking like. And when he hits the line this time, it's going to be 5 to go. Oh, Turkey off the back of Hunter. Brutal. Brutal. Trying to see if there's any close battles at the moment. Seems like a lot of it's pretty gapped right now. I'm trying to find anything. Maybe there, but that is a lot of Lapper Cheese, but I suppose we could watch it. It's a Real Deal now. Trying to his way through the Lappers. Oh, gotta be careful. Well, that worked out for him very well. Puts Coop back into the battle because he's actually battling with them. Coop makes a double pass. He can keep that up. Oh, Real Deal goes down. Not... I mean, Luke's got a pretty big gap now, so not enough for him to be caught or anything. But will hurt his time there. If he made, like, 5 more of those, you know, maybe that could open up. Maybe that could open up the battle for that position, but I don't know about that at the moment. Yeah, it's looking like a little too much. 3rd and 4th, there it is. It's a workable gap, but Slaunch probably needs some help too. Roman, if he wants to catch Slaunch, he probably needs some help. Like, most of the top spots are kind of at that point now, which is usually how these races go. Not all the time, but a lot of the time, I feel like that's generally how they tend to go. Fitting that it's a real-life Supercross remake, because this is honestly looking like a lot of those races go at the moment. Or at least recently. The ones in the beginning of the season were pretty cracked, but once they get into the groove, like this is generally what it looks like. Yeah, getting hit with the... Seeing the drivers go invisible at different points, getting hit with the Halo 4 cheese. Something with the game. But, it's not too much of an issue spectating. It is kind of weird when you're running the track, because there are some times where you're going into a corner and you're trying to look for a certain marker on the inside, or sometimes you'll go into a berm and the berm will disappear. And yeah, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. Oh man. And then Camby making contact. But yeah, it is not it is definitely not ideal. It's not too cheese, but it's rough. Definitely rough. Coming to 2 to go this time. I don't know. This race is looking pretty settled out. Track is pretty sweet though. Again, remake of Nashville. I don't recall. Did they just have like all the layouts out? I feel like Nashville hasn't been raced this season already. Or low key, I haven't been paying as much attention in the middle of the season. I might have missed it. But yeah, another one from Detail here going after those real life layouts. We do have one that is based off a real life layout for the second track of the night as well, and one that most of you should recognize. Not from this SX season though. I don't remember which, man. It's got to be 2017. It's got to be 2017 now that I think about it. But yeah, that one should be pretty cool as well. For all the H5 cheesers in the lobby that stuck around, I think they'll enjoy seeing the second track of the night. This one's solid too, but have a bit of a treat for the second one. Kind of going for the same type of idea like we've been doing with the Hog remakes this season, but for one of the Goose races, and it's pretty sick. That one made by Detail as well, and I think doing a pretty good job recreating it as well. Honestly, probably more balanced than, than the original version of the L5. Eventually, we got it there, but in the original, it probably is better balanced, I'd say. This race is looking pretty wrapped up, I gotta say. Detail trying to make some gains in the point lead, and he's trying to really make it happen tonight, going to the white flag one more time around. And just super dominant performance so far in the first moto of the night. It's very, very close, very, very close. In the last couple weeks, he's been kind of like going back and forth, trying to make a close on it tonight. And with the current win with Luke in third, I mean, this will be a nice moto for him. If he could carry it into Moto 2, it'd be even better. And yeah, with a lead more massive than Sydney Sweeney's Knockers, I think that he's going to be locked in here. I don't think there's anything that could happen. I think it's just over. Real Deal running second is right there. They're passing each other, and there's only there's only like 2 sections to go. Yeah, I think it's chalked. I think it's chalked. Well, you got to give him credit for this one. Detail putting in a very strong performance at Centennial Park, and he's going to close it out. Takes the first moto of the night. Real Deal take second. Good start to the night for him. He's looking for some more wildcard points. Luke taking third. But yeah, Real Deal looking for some more wildcard points. He's in the position right now, but you know, you can never be too safe. And if he can keep it up tonight and earn some of those, Slaunch ripping it in fourth there. But yeah, if he can keep it up, get some more, you know, make it a safer lead. I mean, that would definitely help him out. Roman fifth. And I believe both those drivers a lap down. I think Opix holds on to it. Opix absolutely holds on to 6th place. I'd say a very good performance for him on this track. Seventh. Did he? Oh, I missed it. I was looking up the results. Sorry. 7th place Camby as well. I just looked to peep and missed it. My bad. Yeah, Camby putting in 7th place. Low key, since okay, I was gonna say because we might have some battle action, but I think Ramp is like 2 laps down. ish at this point. So that's not a battle for position. That is just Soul bringing it across. Soul going to be finishing in 8th place. The nice news for Soul, even though this is a rough start to the night, is that last TRS night was the TRS night was incredible for him. So he got himself a bit of a cushion with that one. The Greco might have been a little mixy, but I think he earned himself some points with that TRS night for sure. Hunter in 9th. And Turkey with the late show classic style 10th place to the night. I wasn't roasting his finish, for the record. 11th Coop or Webb. Ramdean scarfing down his $1 not sponsored Dave's single at Wendy's during the March Madness season. Not sponsored, not sponsored, not sponsored. I'm just stating a fact. Slamming that down on the last lap here. I'm sure it got a pretty good review from him. Oh, I like this. Hitting the extra. Is he hitting the style? Oh, I thought he was hitting the style. He might have hit the style. I couldn't see. Oh, no. That's my bad. He made it across the line. He made it across the line. All right, so we had a lot of cheese tonight. We had a lot of cheese with the race taking forever to start. We got hit with the classic MCC action, so that's how it goes. My bad. Yeah, rounding it out. Top 3. Not talking Margot Robbie. Is Detail, Real Deal, and Luke. That was your top 3 for the first race, Centennial Park. So yeah, congrats to Detail on the moto win. It's going to be his 5th. Wait. Yeah, 5th on the season. So big one for him. And, Real Deal's podium setting him up for trying to get those wildcard points too. So a lot of things at play. Detail trying to go for gains in the lead. Real Deal trying to, he's going to be out of the points, but he could make it to the grand final with wildcard points, trying to put a stamp on his advantage there. So a few different things at play. Hope you guys enjoyed that race. Did get strung out a bit, but, that's how these races go. It just is what it is. Pretty good track. And, yeah, going over to Salt Lake. Oh, yeah, for the next one. See you guys there.